It's been like 10 days without a drink, and it's the first time I've ever gambled sober, and I actually won. Been at the craps tables. I'm gonna put it towards, I'm trying to buy a house fund. But I live in LA, so that's not gonna happen. That place sucks, man. Dude, I'm trying to buy a house. You gotta make like $50 million to get like a 2-bedroom shitbox with no central AC. It's awful, man. It's so bad, I'm having like Midwest fantasies, you know? Well, I watch those HD TV shows. They're always in like Ohio, Michigan. Those people are living. They got homes. Dude, I saw an episode of dude that like had like a 5-bedroom house on a lake and like a stay-at-home wife, and he was like a freaking manager of like a Johnny Rockets. I'm like, how's this even possible? Like, this dude's putting a pool in, and I don't even have a parking space. I went to breakfast in Ohio, okay? 2 people, all in, no bullshit. Coffee, juice, right? All in. I got the check. It was $9. Well, I was doing the LA math. I'm like, this got to be a $40, $50. It was $9. Like, I thought the kid hooked me up. Like, no wonder why these people are fat. I'm just saying, a $9 breakfast, I just gave the kid a 20, like I was Sinatra. You know, I figured I got off easy. I'm like, here you go, kid, keep the change, you know? The kid couldn't believe, he quit his job. He's like, it's the most money I ever made. Now I get to add an extra garage on my 8-story home. And plus, there's too much to do in LA, man. Like, you know, restaurants are always opening up, like those trendy, expensive jerk-off places my wife likes to go to. That's what I hate about women. No, you guys always want to do shit. You know what I mean? You can't just sit home. I always want to go out. Women get bored. Not all women, just everyone I've ever dated and married. My wife's always bored, and I'm like supposed to entertain her. I don't know. She's always like, I'm bored. You never plan anything. Like, when the fuck did I become an event planner? And why is it my job to entertain you? I get bored. I don't bother you. I don't know what to tell you. Fucking learn to play Madden. You know what I mean? I'm never bored. No, they always open up, and they're like these douchey, trendy restaurants. Like, you know, you see like the Food Network people. You know, stupid shit. Like that. Like there was one that she wanted to go to. It was an Italian fusion restaurant. I'm like, what the fuck are you fusing Italian with? We're fine. We don't need to be fused with anything. I don't mean to be an asshole, but we've been teaching you people how to eat for over 1 million years. Like, I'm pretty sure we got the food down. That's kind of our thing. And we may not be your number 1, but we're definitely in your top 2. So she wanted to go check out the restaurant. And I hate new places, like, you know, because I'm paying for it. I like to know what I'm getting. Like, you know, I like simple shit. Like, I could eat the same thing every day, like Subway. I could eat Subway every day. You know what I mean? I'm a creature of habit. Like, I'm easy to kill. Like, if you want to clip me, just hang out at the Subway parking lot. I'll show up once a day. I'll be wearing this, you know? Yeah, so she now I got the pressures. Oh, and she loves going out with other couples, man. I fucking hate couples. If you're a couple, kill yourself. Dude, die slow. So awful. No guy likes going out with couples, getting kicked under the table. And no guy guys, right? Like, you ever go out with another couple and you think you had a good time? Right? And then you get in the car, and then you get this fucking report card on how you behaved the whole goddamn night. Because all they do, they just watch you and document everything. And I had no idea I was killing at the table. Everybody else liked me, you know what I mean? And I told her, I said, this is your fault. Don't bring me around people. I'm not good around people. No comic is good around regular people. Like, your conversations are boring. Like, I don't give a fuck about your kids. You know, oh, my kids started school today. Oh my God, they're growing up right between our eyes, or whatever the fuck you say. Let's talk politics, religion. Let's piss everybody off and walk the goddamn restaurant. So there's only, like, we have a go-to couple, okay? When she wants to couple up, I call it's my boy, right? Properly vetted. The wives met through us, and they know what pieces of shit we both are, so there's no, like, you know what I mean? And the wives get along, they love hanging out with each other. They both went to college. They're always exchanging books. What kind of dumb shit is that? I told my wife, that's all she does is read. I go, why the fuck are you reading all the time? That's why you're bored. You know what I mean? We got 58 streaming sites. What are you in the corner reading a book with the lights on, one light on, like an asshole? And whatever she reads, like it's that self-help shit, I gotta do it. That's the problem with women too, man. You guys are always evolving and growing and shit as people. It's annoying. You got stages you're always going, like, I'm guys have 2 stages, childhood and death. That's it. You know what I mean? I don't need to, I know who I've been since I was 6. I'm good. I don't need to grow. Everything. She'll read a book, I gotta do it. She'll watch a movie, a documentary, now I'm involved. Like she watched something on minimalism or some shit. I was on board with that, because it's apparently you don't spend, you cut your spending. So she's telling me about it, I said, oh, okay, I'm in, yeah. Then she just threw all my shit out. So now the pressure's on, right? I got to plan the night, call our go-to couple. I told them I'll make the reservation, and she's all excited now. She gets to wear shoes. It's like, ooh, this is nice. Women love ambiance. Look at this place. It's got lamps, and this is different. This is fun. They always do that. This is fun. Let's get a couple items. They always want to share. Let's get a couple items and let's share. You're like, fuck, man. Like why we gotta share? Hey, I got an idea, hon. Why don't we try this? How about you eat what the fuck you order? Right? And then let me eat what I order. You want to try that? And they don't really want to share. They just want you to order their other option and shit. Dude, women are shifty, man. They are, man. Those shifty bitches in here. Fucking, you get in our heads, man. You're like Hannibal Lecter. You make us do shit. Like, I knew what I wanted going into the damn restaurant, right? Because I checked the menu when she was in the shower. You ever do that? Right? So like, how much everything's gonna be. Like, she's in there, I'm like, what the? By the way, if you own a restaurant, put the prices on the menu online, okay? Are we all in agreement? Yeah. It doesn't make you appear to be fancier. And if there's no prices on the menu, just stay home, dude. They're gonna kill you. So I wanted the clam sauce. I saw it on the menu. I said, this is how I gauge a good Italian place. I'll get the clams. But women, you get in the head. Because we're walking in. She's like, what are you gonna get, the clam sauce? I'm like, yeah. But you always get the clam sauce. Why don't you get something different? I'm like, no, I'm paying for the meal. I'd like to get white clam sauce. Well, what about a puttanesca? You like puttanesca? I don't want puttanesca. So I'm eating a puttanesca now. And the other thing is, I can't even eat it the way it comes, right? We always got to modify, like, the food. Because she has issues with food. Not even, like, allergies. Like, issues, weird shit. Like, personal vendettas. Like certain textures gross her out. Right? Like, she don't eat black olives because they're spongy. I'm like, how the fuck are you Italian you don't eat black olives? You're an embarrassment to your people, yourself, your family. She disrespected the puttanesca. It was sad. It was all capers. But she does it, man. I don't know how they do it, man. Even things for me, they make it for them. Like I had a birthday in May, right? Which I forgot about. I don't care. It was May 4th. And I hate that shit too when nerds are like, May the 4th be with you. Hey nerd, I was born before Star Wars, all right? Fucking nerd. So she starts to plan my birthday. I didn't remember it was my birthday. But she calls me. She's like, what do you want to do next week? I'm like, for what? She's like, it's your birthday. I'm like, damn, right? Then I was like, I don't know. I don't really want to do anything. She's like, we got to do something. I'm like, all right, well, the new Avengers movie came out. Let's just go get a pizza and see the Avengers movie. She goes, what are you, 12? I go, okay. How about this, hon? Why don't you just tell me what you want to do for my birthday, and I'll do it. Well, there's this new restaurant I wanted to try that I know you're not gonna like. Dude, she bought herself an outfit for my birthday. And you're like, thank you. It's just what they do. Anyways, so now we're walking in the restaurant, right? And she's all happy. I planned everything. I'm feeling good. I see my boy. I'm like, yo, what's up? He's like, hey, but he's got a look on his face like, I'm sorry. Right? I'm looking at him. Then I look to the right, and there's another couple at the table, uninvited. I made the reservation for 4, right? Who are these people, right? Now I start getting nervous. Now, I don't get nervous. I've been in holding cells. I've spoken in front of thousands of people. I see a new couple, I start getting the diarrhea gurglies, right? Because now I know she's gonna be watching me, and I gotta pretend to be some other dude she's never met, right? And they were like this young hipster millennial couple, right? Which, by the way, I just want to go on record. I like millennial. Everybody's always shitting on them. I'm like, leave them alone, okay? First of all, they're your fucking kids, all right? Everybody's always like, millennials suck. Well, you're the ones that fucking raised them. You know what I mean? Maybe if you're getting Ritalin and Prozac at 10, they know how to chalk up an L. And millennials, just for the record, we all suck. After the World War II generation, America just takes a nosedive. Like my generation, I don't even know what I am. Whatever the fuck Eminem is. Okay, what did we do? We didn't storm Normandy. What did we do? What, the East Coast, West Coast rap war? Is that our claim to fame? And that's another thing. If you're in your 40s and 30s, late 30s, stop commenting on what the music the kids are listening to. All right? Our music sucked too. Stop acting like all of our shit was dope. Yeah, fucking Rico Suave, he was phenomenal, wasn't he? Yeah, Milli Vanilli, remember them? They weren't even singing. Yeah, the baby boomers are the worst. It's like, what are you on, your 3rd marriage? Oh, yeah, thanks for cocaine and AIDS. We really appreciate that as a nation. Thanks for buying homes you don't need and flipping them for a profit, creating a market that never existed. So now I gotta move to Ohio to live like a person. And they're the new old, right? Right? They're the new old. They're up at the bat now, you know, to go see the big guy. We're on deck. I'm on deck, warming up. But you guys got a lot of balls, because you guys are commenting on all the younger, like, these kids today are awful. It's like, bitch, you forget, we got footage of you, okay? I don't know, you ever see those Woodstock videos where they're all just fucked up? You know what I mean? And they're rolling around in mud, living in communes, clipping each other. You guys created STDs that never existed, right? You double-fisted dicks with flowers in your hair and doing lines of blow at Studio 54. And now you're like, these kids really need to pull their pants up. But I will say this, millennials, okay? I do hate hipsters. And that's the mark on your soul, okay? You gotta own that, and that's what's gonna keep you out of heaven. If you're a hipster and you're in here, I hope your scarf gets caught in the spokes of your bike and breaks your fucking neck.